final year, and until now I haven't got the placements. But there are two interviews pending: Jindal Steel Power Limited and Maruti Suzuki Limited. Uh, I have also done my one project in National Metallurgical Laboratory, Jamshedpur, during my third year. And apart from that, I am also involved in some co-curricular activities and the volunteering works. The issue that I'm facing right now is like till now it is April, and almost I think we have a final semester examination from 4th of May. So hardly 1 month left for me for the placement season and all. But due to COVID, whatever companies were coming through the campus, they have slowed down again. Means like I can take the example of Jindal only. The process is hold for since last 1 month because of COVID. They are saying that we want face-to-face interview, and so they are not giving us dates for the interview. And one thing is that I'm also interested in metallurgy very much. It's not like I will join any company, because many company came non-core and IT profile that we were eligible in that company, but I did not sat for that because I'm interested in purely technical areas. And so that I'm thinking that I want to pursue higher studies, but right now the financial conditions and all the COVID situation also imposes the like double imposed restrictions. Like first of all, financial condition, and second one is COVID. That I can't join any university or schools because the only thing is going on online. So I don't see any so much that it will be more beneficial for me. So, and one thing is I'm clear that I was very much confused between the after BTech I will go for direct PhD program or the master's program. But during in this last 1.5 month, I have researched well and asked from the consult from the seniors and all those who are pursuing. So I am just clear about that. I will not go for the direct PhD program because I have not that much of good of research experience, and I will join masters only. Then only I will go for PhD. If that will means encourages me or interest me, then I will join the further studies. So the thing, I can conclude that the situation that I am facing right now is that I want to do higher studies, but I can't join right now, and I don't have the placements also. So how to proceed with that?
Okay, understood. So a couple of things I think that are clear to me is, one is you are interested in the core sector, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And the how to move ahead with that, and with the COVID and everything. Did you give your GATE exam or no?
Yes, sir. I secure all India rank of 341.
341. And do you know with that rank what are the chances that where you will get admit? Do you know? Any idea?
Sir, chances of getting PSU is almost nil, because in metallurgy hardly 4,000 students, 5,000 students appear for the GATE, and the vacancies are almost nil, and they are conducting their own examinations, all the PSUs like Vizag Steel, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and all those companies. Apart from that, if I'm going for MTech.
Yeah. I'm talking more about MTech, not PhD.
Yeah. Okay, sir. If I'm going for MTech, then I will be able to get the IIT Kharagpur college, IIT Kharagpur, from EWS category.
Okay. So, here is my advice to you then, if that is the case. Yes, and I'm pretty sure you will be applying to colleges for your master's program, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here's my piece of advice to you is, see, if you go to any metallurgical company after BTech from India and working as a BTech student and working in a company in India, I can tell you for sure that you probably won't be able to enjoy it for a very long time.
Yes, sir.
You will be doing a lot of floor work and a lot of work which probably you may not even like it, and you may not be able to enjoy it, and maybe not the environment, probably not very conducive. It's a very harsh environment in that sense, right? And I can give you an example of, for example, I graduated from IIT BHU in 2004 in mining engineering.
Okay,
right? So I knew that, if I want to find a job as a mining engineer, I can't do it. I had a good idea about that. So what I did is I said, okay, then before that also I was clear, but that also helped me to know, I had to go for higher studies and change my stream. So I did my master's in civil engineering, then PhD in mechanical, and then moved on. And I worked for a space company. So my point here to you is, and I know a lot of the students. I have very good friends who have done their metallurgical engineering from IIT Roorkee, and now they are working in different companies over here after PhDs and so forth. So I can tell you one thing is, if you are interested in higher studies, if you want to pursue that, and if you like this area, because for me, I like material science. I like it quite a lot. It's not like I'm going to work for Infosys or any company, right? So how do you take care of that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I would say if that is the case, even if you find a job, my advice to you is go for an MTech program. Go for an
But
MTech
like
pro.
I have sir,
Yeah,
talked to the
go ahead.
seniors. Like they are just in India. Like apart from the IT Bombay, Madras, and ISC, like rest colleges are means they are involving in some like take lab to the students and not so much of research works
No,
in
no, but
MTech.
what?
That's the
Yeah, yeah,
means.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, MTech program. And I'm talking about IITs in general. Okay, it
Yes, sir.
very much depend on between you and your advisor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you go to any IITs, right? First of all, you want to go to IITs. That's number one. Second, if you want to go to any IIT, make sure that you are stick with a professor who is interested in research.
Yes, sir.
Don't go for a big names. If the person is an assistant professor and he has done his PhD from US, there you will find quite a, choose them. They are really very good. I have friends who are in Bombay, Ropar, Gandhinagar, and have done PhDs here, and then they went back to India. Really good job, amazing. I mean, I really like, and they motivate their students quite well. So my point here is, whenever you're gonna apply, choose a professor that is interested in research, that value your enthusiasm about research. Because as I said, masters is has a very good touch about not just classes, but you have to be in the lab, you have to work with a professor. So the professor is going to influence your life in one way or the other.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that's number one. And once you get enrolled in the master, right from that day, make sure you publish papers. Make
Yes, sir.
sure you have a very good GPA,
Yes,
and then apply for a PhD program to a very good universities outside India, US, Canada, wherever you want to go. I can tell you for sure you will get a full scholarship with in a very good university. There is no doubt, and then your life will be
like
fine.
sir, I haven't appeared for GRE yet, but
You
there
don't
are some
have to.
colleges like
You don't
no
have to
sir.
right now.
I'm just
But yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just talking about the masters from abroad, like RWTH Aachen and TUM and NUS NTU. These four colleges accept GATE scores in place of GRE, and they require 90 percentile, minimum 90 percentile. I have 91 percentile, so I am eligible for applying. So that I have applied in Germany also and Singapore also.
One thing I can tell you, one thing I want to tell you here is, if you get lucky and you get a scholarship, then go. But if you
Yes,
don't go.
yeah,
Then go for master's program at some IITs in India. Because what I'm trying to tell you is, it's I can tell you in US, because I know more about here is, getting a scholarship as a master's student is very difficult. It's not
yes,
impossible, but it's difficult. And you are one person applying for a master's program. Everybody is doing the same thing.
yes,
I
yes.
speak to so many students who, everybody, to be honest with you, everybody is trying to do the same thing. So there is a
So
risk
like
there.
yes, sir. The main issue is scholarship only for masters.
Yeah.
So like in Germany, we have heard that there is means the tuition fee is not that much higher, and from like one of my seniors, just 3 year seniors, is from 2K18 batch, and he currently pursuing masters in Germany, and he told me to apply, encouraged me to apply, and said that the financial thing is not that much great. Like you can't be, it's not, it will not be a burden. So like you will do a research or internship in some company, and you will be able to do that.
Here is the another thing, Shiv. Right now, you don't have admission, so I can't suggest you.
Yes,
What I'm
yes, sir.
suggesting is based on what you have, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what I'm saying is
Yes,
based
sir.
on what you have right now. That's how I see it.
Yes,
Because
sir.
if you join a
So,
job,
sir, if
I'm not sure that's gonna be helpful. That's what my point here
yes, sir.
is. Even
Sir,
though,
is there any point of
yeah, go ahead.
work experience? If I'm doing currently job 1.5 year, 1 year, nothing.
No, I mean, a PhD, I mean, if you have a master's and a good publication and a good research experience, that will have more value for a PhD program.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So like if means in Germany, like I know that in USA it is almost difficult to get a scholarship for masters. So like if I'm doing masters from Germany, so can I definitely join the PhD in USA?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So the
I mean, you have to
so the
apply
thing is
for a
that, sir,
PhD. You have to apply for a PhD program, but going from Germany to US will be very much similar to coming from any IITs and applying for a PhD program.
oh, it's almost similar.
Yeah, what's the difference? There's no difference. That's what I'm saying. It's all depends on, see, nobody's going to give you admission because you have done your master's from somewhere and has no credentials. What I'm trying to tell you is you have to be good. IIT carries a very good brand. Trust me. So if you do a very good job
Yes,
there,
sir, yes.
you will get admission maybe at MIT, who knows? That's what my point here is.
Yes.
IITs carry a very good
So like,
brand name.
yes, sir. So like I have also means I have researched but not able to like what are the career prospects after doing PhD in material science right now? Do you have, like you are in that area?
I mean, you can get job pretty much wherever you want. Who are any companies? Depends on what your research is and all that. You can get job from Google to anywhere. I mean, every company needs metallurgist, right? Or a material science engineer. Everybody. I mean, without material science, you cannot do anything. Whether it's Pepsi, whether it's Apple, anybody, right?
Yes, yes,
I just posted a
yes, sir.
job 2 or 3 days back. Apple is looking to expand their materials portfolio, so they're hiring a material science.
China, in Shanghai, China, sir. I have came across the one like they are looking for materials engineer in
Yeah,
Apple only.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You can get job anywhere you want.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Everybody needs some
So like,
material science.
sir, sir, it is also said that means I'm not fully sure of going, means sometimes it feels that I'm not that much of, like I've done only one research work in second year. After that, and 1.5 year lockdown is there and I'm in at home only, so I'm not able to carry much research work, means in BTech only. Like some people I've seen the profiles, they are able to do 3 or 4 projects and 1 or 2 papers only in BTech only itself. So my question is that for assuring me to like doing higher risk, yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like means sometimes I feel that I'm not able to, I will not be able to do research. So through what channel I can assure myself that doing masters only now, that I will be able to do research. Means
Because
I am
that's
well in.
because that's what a requirement of a master's is.
Yes, sir.
Master's is about your coursework and research. So there is a requirement.
Yes,
Undergrad doesn't require that.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Like I enjoy means reading coursework and all those things, but don't have, because of the lack of the research experience and all. Sometimes in my mind that flaunts that I am will not be able to research, and I've heard that PhD is a very difficult journey, and sometimes people quit from that.
I mean
Like
that's when you go into a master's program, you will know. Right now,
okay,
you don't know, but when you go to a master's program, you will know, because that will give you some good flavor of it.
yes, yes,
So that I
yes,
mean, directly joining a PhD program would be dangerous if that is the case. But masters will gonna give you a very good idea.
yes. So that's why I chose master after BTech, not going for direct PhD program.
Right.
And sir, like I want to settle in India only, means after the PhD and all, because the family.
You can do PhD from ISC or someone. That's fine too, or IIT or from many IITs. That's fine too if you want to do that. I mean, there are
But
many students, but
I
there are many students who do PhD from India too.
yes, sir, yes, sir. But the thing is that I have heard that the level of research is not that far as compared to other countries in India. So investing so
Depend
much.
again. No, it's not like that. I mean, depends on where you go, right? If you have to choose good premier institutes, you have to go to IC. It's one of the best.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, having India doesn't mean anything. I mean, there are many universities in US also who don't do any good research. I mean, I see IT Bombay, IT Madras, IT Delhi. Depends on again whose professor you are, you choose, right? They do pretty good research.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. So that's what I'm thinking, that if I'm able to, like in this year, means the number that how much I've got in GATE, like 341. So it's almost closing rank in IIT Kharagpur. So I can get admission, or I may not be also getting admission. So should I drop or prepare for GATE again 1 year?
I would say if you get at any other IITs also, Gandhinagar, Roper, and that's fine too.
Sir, these new
There's,
IITs.
yeah. But there's no point in dropping. I mean, as I said, there are new IITs. There are very good professors there. I mean,
Yes, sir.
dropping in. What my point is, dropping and getting into an IIT doesn't mean anything.
Okay, sir. Sir, like means suppose I am doing masters and I'm applying for the PhD program. So the thing is that the transition from India to the other countries is very different or almost same.
It's the same thing.
Masters to PhD.
How does it matter? It's the same when you come for a BTech or anything. I mean, there are many. Actually, to be honest with you, a lot of students comes after master's program, then after BTech.
I didn't get, sir.
I'm saying a lot of students who come for PhD program are masters, most of them.
Okay, 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 sir.
Yeah.
Sir, it's not like that. It is very, like I've heard that it's very difficult in US and all those countries, because you have to be very par with the subjects, and it is very rigorous as compared to India.
I can't say that, but as I said to you, you have to be, even to get an admission to a good school, you have to do a good job in your research and in your GPA. So it's the
Yes, sir,
same
yes,
thing. I
sir.
mean, there is no difference. I don't know why you're asking these questions, but these are, I mean, if you are good, you will be good anywhere, right? So it doesn't matter.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Every year, so many
So
students come. Yeah.
as of now, if I'm means able to get any IITs, then I should join for MTech 2 years, and then having good CGPA and publish some research works. Then after that, I can join PhD in other countries, like good countries, good
Yeah.
schools.
Right. So I think that would be a good, based on what your situation right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like sir, financial condition is, means there is some restrictions, but sir, if I'm getting job, like I have 2 interviews. If I'm getting job, then should I join that or do masters right now?
I mean,
Because stipend is at
that will
around
be your,
12.
yeah, but that will be your personal choice. But my point here is, what you have to understand what you want to do in your life. It all depends on that.
Sir, I want to join research only. Means at
So
last I have to do that only.
yeah, so you have to go for masters and PhD, because trust me, if you gonna as a BTech, you go to work or any company, you're not gonna do any research. It will be a floor work.
But sir, most of the IITs are again they are closing for the research works again due to COVID, the second wave
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
right now.
I
So,
I mean, they're not gonna be closed forever. You have to go and you have to do work. I mean,
yes, sir.
yeah, I mean, especially master's student, they are allowing people to come. I mean, you can take a look, but what I'm saying is, based on the situation right now, this is the best scenario you have.
Yes, sir.
I can't
Like
say
sir,
what's going to happen in future or things like that, but this is the best scenario.
like sir, if I'm doing master, then it is currently, sir, the situation right now, because of the second wave in India, the cases are rising very high, and again the colleges are shutting down their campuses for research works. Like many colleges have put the notice. So if I'm joining the MTech program online, will it be more beneficial, or should I wait for 1 year?
What you're going to do after waiting? What's going to help you?
If sir, I
You're
have a
going
job for 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, that may not be a bad idea. Yeah. You can try that. Yeah. If they say
because
come
applying all.
online, yeah, if they say come online, maybe apply for next year. Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because yeah, you may be right, but yeah, I mean, who knows? You may like the job then. So yeah, no,
Okay.
that may not be a bad idea. Yeah, you go for a job and you have a gate score and you apply next year. Yeah,
Yes, sir. With better
that's
get
not.
score.
Yeah, I mean, better or whatever you have. This may not be a bad idea. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, anything like I've done, sir, means I don't have so much of research and all, because I've prepared very well for the gate, but the thing is that in September there is some family condition, and although some family problems came, and I left the gate in September only, so just gave the exams. So I was well prepared for the gate, but didn't attempt the test series and all, so that's why I was not able to secure a good rank. So after that, I had interest in research, but later on I researched what are the works that we do in general in research. So after that, I find out in last 6 months that I found my interest in research. So is it like means I'm uh, assessing myself is that I was not able to do gate, so I thought that I will not be able to get the PSUs and good job, and then I thought for the research. So it's not looking like the alternatives and all.
No, that's fine. I mean, things happen due to many things. I don't think that is a problem. I mean, it's
Okay,
not
sir.
like you just know what you want to do. So you are still exploring. That's fine.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean, what you are saying is pretty normal. Don't think like you are thinking saying something very different. Every student is like you, to be honest. You understand?
Sir, for PhD, the masters means everything like CPI and the research only masters is considered, or BTech also.
They do consider BTech, but I'm not sure. It's very rare because you
Okay.
even if you come for as a BTech, you have to do masters. They don't give you direct PhD. You have to do get a masters first.
Those are some of my like I have seen one of those two students getting direct PhD in Michigan State after BTech.
Yeah, but they have to do masters credentials. They have to do it.
Yes, yes, in Brilliant Board. First, they have
Yes.
to earn those credits. Then,
Yeah.
yes. And
Okay.
sir, apart from that, sir, apart from that, sir, one more thing I want to know that the like what are the difficulties that most students faces in PhDs? Difficulties. Like it's not like completely research, also it is like if means some of the times it is some students say that it's not like you should directly jump into that, and it is very like long, and you have to do a tremendous amount of research, so it's sometimes kind of very boring, and
Only difficulty people face who don't have patience.
okay, so
Yeah. If you are a person who don't have patience, then it will be a problem. But if you have a patience, then you will be fine. That's first thing.
okay, okay, sir.
So,
Okay,
don't think like you're gonna get PhD in 2 years or 3 years. Maybe it takes 5 years, 6 years, who knows, right?
yes, sir, yes,
So
yes,
if
sir.
you don't have patience, because that's the only thing I have seen. The number one thing in PhD is people who lose their mojo or lose their control is people who don't have patience. And number two is interest. If they say, "Oh, I don't like this," yeah, then it's a problem. So think
But I'm
before
sure,
you go, before have patience and go where you if you love it.
so like I know that I am interested in the subject, but not sure about my patience. Like, will I be able to do it? Not.
Yeah, that's totally up to you. I can't tell you about your patience, but you have to develop that, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I mean, how can I tell you about what food you eat or things? That is what you have to develop on your own, right? So
Yes, yes, yes.
only thing I can tell you is if you think you don't have patience, think one more time then.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. And
I
I
mean,
think in that case,
I can see talking to you, you have a lot of questions and things like that, which is normal, but try to calm down. Okay. Try to calm
yes,
down. I think things are going fine with you. I
yes,
don't think things are pretty bad with you. There are many students who are much worse situation than you. You have a great score. You can think. So sit down and think calmly what you want to do. What's your next step? That's number one. Forget about PhD. Forget about what you're gonna in life. That's gonna happen later. Right now, what you want to do, right?
yes,
What gonna happen in US? Why are you worried about that? There's no point to worry about right now,
yes, yes. So,
right?
and that case, I think the overall solution for all these queries is masters only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is it depends on, I think what you said it makes sense. You probably get a job, you join a job and see what do you like it or not, but then you can
Yes,
apply for masters one more time. That's fine. I think that's
yes, sir.
better. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't go for masters right away. Just if you
yes,
get a job, get a job, and then you can apply for masters one more time. That's a better answer for you. After
yes, sir.
talking to you, I realized that you probably that might help you much more.
Yes, sir. Exactly. I was moving around that point.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Shiv, I have to talk to somebody else, but nice
Yes, sir.
talking to you and keep in
Okay.
touch, okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir, for
Yeah,
your time.
thank you. Yeah, sure.